It's kind of funny story, but it was the day before I got called up, and we were just like, oh, it would be so nice if we get called up together and play like in Tampa together. And then the next day I get called up, and him 2 days later. So
they willed that into existence.
Yeah, exactly.
You guys put that out in universe.
Yeah. All of our first time, like let's say the plane or like the hotel, we're like just, oh, this is sick, huh? Like, this is the NHL. Huh?
Bolts Nation, welcome to another episode of the Bolts Block Party, powered by Highlight IPA. Greg Wolf, Braden Coburn, and we have brought in another first-timer here to the Block Party, Charlé-Edouard D'Astous, or otherwise known as Chucky. Is that correct, Chucky or Charlie?
Yep.
Okay, I just want to make sure we got that right. But welcome to the Block Party. Welcome to the team. We know you've had quite the trek to get here to the Tampa Bay Lightning, born in 1998, Kobe, which I thought was interesting because I was starting my radio career when he was born. So I'm like, okay, now we've definitely got a young gun
We're
here.
in that era now.
We are in that era now. Coming off of yesterday's Coops Catch for Kids, obviously your first time here in the organization. I don't know if you're a big fisherman coming from Canada, but how was your experience yesterday? Did you catch any fish? Like, how was that for you?
Yeah, I catch 2 small ones.
Okay.
It was pretty fun. had good time.
Yeah.
And I usually go like once a summer. I'll go with my friend. We'll like rent a lake house, and we'll just go fishing for a weekend. So
okay,
that's pretty nice. Yeah.
Okay.
That's like some big pike. Is that kind of what you guys do? Like
more
Quebec,
in Quebec, it's more trout.
Trout?
Trout. Yeah.
Yeah.
So, again, you being a new guy to the Tampa Bay Lightning roster, I think we kind of got our bearings, so to speak. I mean, you literally dropped your gloves in the 6th NHL game. He fights the captain of Colorado the other night. I mean, how did you feel you did in that fight, by the way?
I think I did pretty good. Yeah.
I mean,
yeah.
Taking on the captain.
Yeah, exactly. Big boy too.
Yeah, he's a big dude, man. I mean, he set the tone.
It's the best way to announce to the league that you're here.
Yeah.
I just love it.
So again, your trek to get to the Tampa Bay Lightning is a pretty unique one, and again, kind of doing the research and looking at your backstory. Playing for the Quebec Major Junior Hockey League, you crushed it. Playing for Oceanic, 49 goals, 132 assists, 181 points over 244 games with them. You were named second All-Star team in 2017-18, winning the league's top defenseman award and, which we'll get into in just a little bit, the Humanitarian of the Year award for your off-the-ice efforts in your community. Again, going back to where it started for you and getting to the Quebec Major Junior Hockey League, what was the love? Where did the love start for you for hockey? Obviously, you come from a hockey country, but like for you, playing for Oceanic, going back to where you first started, where did the love begin? Take us on that trek for getting to that point.
I don't know. Just growing up, I would go like to watch, obviously, the Rimouski Oceanic, like team of the town. So it was just a dream to be able to play for the team, to get drafted there. Like I got pretty lucky and be able to live at home during all my junior career. It was really fun. Not a lot of guys can say that.
That doesn't normally happen.
No. And I was living at home too, like with my parents, so it was really nice. I think just playing and going to watch like my junior team, and it was just how it started, I guess.
Do you think there's a competitive advantage by being able to stay at home with mom?
It's definitely different. It's very rare. It's rare. And was it your parents? How did you get into hockey? Was there someone that kind of like, I know Quebec City, it's like everywhere. Especially Quebec, it's like a religion.
Yeah. But I don't know. Like my dad never played. I guess. Me and my brother were always like big sport. Like we love to like do sports. Like growing up, we'd play like soccer and different sports. And our dad would like build an outdoor rink in our backyard. So I guess it just started. That's how it started. And when I was I think 6, I started to play, and it just started like that. And
I mean, at what point did you realize I'm pretty good at this, and I think I want to do this for real?
I mean, I realized like around like 15, 16 when I was like, all right, I can play junior. And then when I first got into junior, I was like, oh, I'm going to play my junior career, like, and then probably just go university after and I get a degree and work. And then after my second season, well, actually, when I was 17, my first season, I got listed on the NHL draft. So I was like, oh, maybe there's a chance. And then didn't get like drafted or didn't get any invite to go to a camp. But the year after, I went to St. Louis camp and I was like, all right, like now I want to do that, you know? And then 19 years old, like I had a really good year. And after that, like at 20 years old, I knew like, I was like, I'm playing my last year in junior and then I'm going pro. So it was just how
That's unbelievable. So I know, man, it's hard to say now, but he's kind of an old guy, but Sidney Crosby, he played his junior at Rimouski. Did you watch him?
Yeah,
growing up?
I was gonna say like Gabby was asking me like, did you idolize someone like growing up? And I said him because like going to watch him and like obviously.
And we're talking like a junior when Crosby was playing in major junior. It was a tour. Every building was sold out and it was
crazy. Yeah, it was unbelievable. Yeah, I saw him a couple of times. It was just so big.
Like, he's a larger than life figure, man.
Oh yeah.
Since he's been 15 years old.
Yeah, exactly.
Like a young kid, man.
Yeah.
So at the conclusion of your junior year, you signed a 2-year contract with the Grand Rapids Griffins of the AHL. And this is where things kind of get interesting, right? So you signed with the Colorado Eagles, the Utah Grizzlies, the ECHL, played 52 regular season games with Utah, which actually he had 26 goals, which tied him for third all-time, Kobe, for goals by a defenseman in a single season, which I'm sure you can appreciate. And then in the ensuing playoffs, you set an ECHL record for goals in a playoff year with 19 goals in 18 games, which is a remarkable record to set as a defenseman. Utah did not make the finals. But then you opted to head to Europe after being unable to maintain a steady role in the AHL. That to me, like, where's the disconnect? If you had such a satisfying career, you're setting these records, what made you decide that it's not quite working out for me here, I want to go over to Europe?
It's just I mean, after that year, like during that year, like Colorado wanted to sign me again, like in the AHL deal.
Yep.
And I was like interested in it. Like my goal was to play in the AHL at that time and everything. And like my agent like talked to them and they were like, like he asked, like the GM was like, what's gonna be his role? And he was like, I don't know, like probably gonna start in the AHL, maybe in the coast, and like he's gonna be like 7-8. So I was like, well,
even after you just dominated the coast for a year.
It was kind of frustrating. Yeah. And then like at one point during the season, I think it was like in the middle of March, like I got called up in the AHL and GM like took me aside and was like, all right, like for this year, you're done with the coast. Like you've done enough. Like I was like over a point per game and it was pretty easy. Like I felt it was pretty easy. And then
you're crushing it.
Yeah. And then stayed there for like not even a week. And then they sent down a D on conditioning. So we're 9 Ds in the AHL. So obviously I was the one that got sent down after in the East Coast and I never went back. But it was just like that. And like I had like a lot of teams in Finland, especially like calling for me. So I was like, I think, I just decided my route was going to go
over there.
Yeah. And because like there's like really good teams in Finland and like I AHL is a little bit better, I would say, but it's still like really good in Finland. And,
for sure. It's hard to produce. It's hard to like, points are hard to come by.
This style of play is like it traps and slow, and so I just decided I'm gonna go there and have a role. You know, I feel like if I would have grinded in AHL, I would be just like 5-6, like no power play, no PK. So instead, I just went over there and play power play, PK, 5-on-5 a lot. So. And then I got better like that, and
like you got better.
Well, we talk a lot about the guys that come over, the Finnish guys, the Swedish guys, about adjusting to American culture. Yeah. Now here's you're used to, I want to say, North American culture, but you're really French Canadian. So now you're French Canadian getting used to Finnish, Scandinavian culture. How was that for you?
At first, I would say it was pretty hard. Like to be honest, Finnish people are great people, but they're like shy a little bit and they don't like speak that much. They're not the best in English either. And they're like, they do their stuff and they don't like go out of their way for you kind of. Right. So like, they were not the best for welcoming there. But they were like, I made great friends there. They were so nice to me and everything, but it's just like, it wasn't like that easy to get into. And then everyone in the room speak Finnish and everything. So it was kind of hard.
The coach as well?
Yeah, we'd do our meetings. My second year, we had 11 imports. We'd do all of our meetings in Finnish, and we'd have like one assistant coach like translate for us. But, it was, and we did like
the coach is like going crazy. And you're just sitting there.
So obviously if he's doing stuff on a whiteboard or like he's like drawing up plays, I mean, obviously you can see like what he's doing, but if you don't understand what he's saying, like I'm just, how do you?
It was, and sometimes we'd do like, because we didn't have the best team and like would be like on a losing streak or whatever, and would have like, those meetings, sometimes after like a losing streak, like what's going on. We do those meetings and finish like we're 7-8 imports, like doesn't understand anything, and like come on guys, like can we be part of it? Can we be part of it? Like so it was just like the way it worked there, I guess. But and in Sweden though it was English all the time, so it was.
But you had success in both leagues. Like that was, your carryover from the East Coast really carried over to Europe as well.
So is a team called the Cuckoo?
Yeah.
Okay.
Coco,
so the Coco, the Finnish Liga.
Yeah.
So you got a 2-year contract, 110 games played, record 24 goals, 69 points. Guess what he also did? Won the trophy as the league's top defenseman and also won the trophy as the league's top scorer amongst defensemen. Do you see a trend here?
I do.
Again, it's hard for me to understand, and maybe you can speak on it more. When somebody's talented, right, and obviously sometimes a little bit of it is luck. It's somebody believing in you as well. But when the numbers and the statistics, if it's black and white, this guy scores goals, he's the best defenseman, and whether it's a ECHL, AHL, he's over in Finnish Liga, it's all the same results. So where is the disconnect between the coaches and the GMs to not see? Obviously, JBB and Cooper found the talent and brought him here, but it's hard for me as a fan to understand, how do you not see the talent in this individual and keep them in the lineup, so to speak? Well,
maybe you'd be able to kind of elaborate on that. What did you feel like the knock against you was?
Yeah, again, even when you went to the Swedish league, 12 goals, 39 points, you helped them to a first place finish, reached the finals in the playoff. Obviously, at the end of the year, you signed with us. But again, success, that's the trend here. Success everywhere you went.
Well, maybe, did you do something to evolve your game? Do you feel like you're the same player you were then as you are now?
No, obviously no. Like, I feel like my game overall is better, like everything, like I got bigger, I got stronger, better skater. Like I think I have a more mature game too. Like my puck management is, I'm not making the same mistake like as I was when I was 23. Or I feel like one thing that it's kind of weird to say, but since I'm putting so many good numbers, like sometimes like teams are looking at me like, oh, he's only an offensive defenseman.
Right. You're pigeonholed a little bit.
Gotcha. Yeah, but I'm like actually like I'm good in my zone too. Like I can play physical. Like I can do a lot of things, and I don't know. Sometimes he kind of all against me. Like, but I don't know. Like, it's just. I had success everywhere I went, so
he just kept a bad attitude. No, he seems like a great, happy kid.
I think sometimes it just kind of speaks to opportunity.
Yeah.
Right. It's just like you mentioned being in Colorado, and you go up to the American League. Well, and then all of a sudden, before you know it, there's 9 defensemen, right? And your opportunity doesn't appear. And then, you're talking about in the off season, where should we go? And you're just like, I just want to go somewhere where I can play in all situations and be there. And then to your credit, you just keep crafting your game. You're an offensive guy, you put up big numbers, but that didn't stop you. You keep working on your skating, you keep working on your physicality, you keep working on your defense.
Yeah, no, exactly. And I think I got better as a hockey player, all around, going overseas. And obviously you have to be a good skater over there with the big ice. So needed.
So what about your decision to come back and your decision to sign with Tampa Bay Lightning? How did that all come about?
Well, coming back was always the plan.
Yeah.
You could ask like all of my friends and family. My plan was always to, when I signed in Finland, it was always, I'll go in Finland, Finnish league, Swedish league, and then come back and sign an NHL deal.
And that's exactly what happened.
Yeah, exactly. And I mean, last year I had a couple of talks with other teams too, and just think it was like with Tampa when like they came see me and they were all right, we want you. Like,
that was it.
Yeah. Other team was like, oh, like we like him. We'll see. Like we'll keep scouting him. Tampa was just. Yeah,
they were solid in their conviction.
Yeah, they came in right away. Yeah. They were like, all right.
I mean, again, look, it's credit to ourselves.
So when you came up and I started reading about your story, and the first person I thought about was Mark Giordano. Mm-hmm. So Mark Giordano was in the Calgary Flames farm team. I played against him in the minors, and kind of the same thing. There was a log jam of players, defensemen in the Calgary system. He goes over to Europe for a couple of years, comes back, and then it's just like. There was no doubt that this guy was an NHL player.
Sure.
And watching your game and the maturity in your game, it's not like you're 27, you're making your NHL debuts, but you don't seem like the kind of player that's just kind of,
right.
The normal rookie in the league, right?
No, I think like I said, like I'm way more mature than I was, and I think you can see it in my game. Like I have good poise. I know what to do with the puck. Mm-hmm. Like. So I think over the years I just got better at my puck management and having like more mature game.
So you signed a 1-year deal with the Lightning, and it wasn't long. JBB signs you and then sends you down to the AHL before getting called up. But when he told you to go down to Syracuse and work hard, you did. So what was it that you worked on? Because you helped the Crunch get off to a 4-0-0 start, which is the best in 3 decades. So he told you to go down and work hard. What was it that you felt you worked on?
I think just like small details, like with Joël Bouchard down there. Like I think Joël is he's a really good coach, and he wants us to work on the details and every day, like just being our best version of ourselves. Mm-hmm. And even if it's just like a small practice or whatever, do it like at our best. It wasn't that long, but I think those 2-3 weeks that I was there like helped me obviously, like even if it was short, like I think I got better, like just small details sometimes, just like with your stick and just like small details that you never thought about, but when Joël said it, it's like, oh, that makes sense. It like resonated. Yeah. So
what do you feel or what about your game currently? What do you feel works so well with this nucleus of guys here with the Tampa Bay Lightning?
I mean, like I said before, I think the way like I manage the puck, like I'm good. Like I have good poise. Like I know what to do with it. So obviously we have like unreal like group of forwards, like playing with Kucherov, like point, like and like Eggs, Serially, everyone is just so good, So. So when I'm out there, like give them the puck and try to get open, and so. But yeah, it's been fun. I think being able to play with all those guys.
Was there some excitement when you knew you were, going to get to play with guys like Kucherov? And
a little bit. Yeah, obviously. I mean, you look at Kuch, like what he does is pretty crazy. Like he's so good, and so it's first it was like, oh my god, like
starstruck.
Yeah. I was like sitting in the room and I was just look up and. Like it's Nikita Kucherov, and like even like Eddie's been one of the top defensemen for the last like 15 years. Yeah. So like it's just being able to play with like those future Hall of Fame, like it's pretty cool.
Have you taken anything from those guys, like preparation or like just their work ethic or any just tidbits about their game? Have you been able to absorb anything from those two guys?
Yeah, I mean. You look at Kuch, like he's always one of the first one on the ice, and he works like on small details all the time, and just he works so hard. Like even if from the outside he doesn't work like that, but when like he works really, really hard. So seeing a guy like that working that hard, like it's like he wants to get better, and so do I. So like I mean, you can, if those guys like work that hard, like I feel like everyone should. So
coming into this organization, did you know anyone coming in this organization? And since being called up, you've kind of been lock and step with Dominic James, right? And you guys have, I understand you guys have become kind of close together.
I didn't, like, I knew a little bit Yanni Gordo, because he's from Quebec City too. And, but like, I practiced with him like maybe a couple times like before, but I didn't know him personally. But after that, I've been hanging out a lot with Dom. I feel like, we're both like in the same situation, so making sure like we're helping each other, like always being on time.
Are you up?
Yeah, exactly.
Don't miss it.
Yeah, make sure. We always walk together. We live close here. We live at the Roost, so just make sure we walk together every morning and making sure we're just. On time and everything, all that stuff, and so it's nice to have someone else like in your situation. And and I said before, it's kind of funny story, but it's the day before I got called up, and we were like, I can't remember where we were, but whatever, and then we're just like, it would be so nice if we get called up together and play like in Tampa together. And then the next day I get called up, and him 2 days later. So.
They willed that into existence.
Yeah, exactly.
You guys put that out in the universe, and it came true.
And sometimes, like everything that all of our first time, like let's say the plane or like the hotel, we're like just, this is sick, huh? Like this is the NHL,
right?
Yeah, so
to reap the reward.
Yeah, exactly.
And it's cool that you go do like you're going through it together.
Yeah, exactly.
Sure. You need that for sure. I actually saw a fan posted. I don't want to say it was last week. I guess he ran into you in the mall and took a picture.
Yeah,
of you.
this
Like,
week.
getting recognized already?
Yeah, I guess so now. Yeah, it was this weekend, I think,
was
Sunday.
That first fan in interaction like that?
Yeah, in Tampa. Yeah, it was. I was like, oh, nice.
I think they recognize me. I'll take a picture.
I don't have to wear my jersey in the mall anymore. I just think they've recognized my street clothes.
Right? Exactly.
So you scored your very first goal against the Predators on the 28th of October. So 2 questions. Who gets the puck, and how many texts did you have on your phone after that game?
I'm going to keep the puck, I think. It's going to go home. And how many texts, I can't tell you. It's crazy. It's crazy. Yeah. I mean, it's nice to have all the love from people. So
it was a sweet goal. I took the goal actually. I coach a girls hockey team, my daughter's team, and I said I took that clip and I put it in our video session.
Okay.
And I was like, look at, he starts this play behind his own net.
Yep.
Gets on his horse, gets up the ice, joins the rush in the second wave, and gets rewarded. It was pretty cool.
Yeah.
And I loved your celebration. It was just genuine. It was just like pure excitement.
Sure. You'll never forget it.
No.
I replayed that in your mind over and over.
Yeah, I don't remember. Like I kind of blacked out a little bit, to be honest. Like it's just so much excitement. Like it's hard to put words onto it, but I watched it a lot after.
Yeah, I gotta rewind it. So I did watch. I did some YouTube searching, and I watched the day in the life that they filmed about you when you were in Brenas. And I have a question: do you always travel with a pillow?
Yeah. Well, when we do bus, yeah.
You travel with your own pillow.
Yeah.
Did you ever do anything like that? Travel with your own like a headrest, your own pillow, like make you feel like at home?
Every once in a while. There was one time there's certain hotels that you know you're going to and you're like, I don't like the pillows there, and you'd bring your own pillow.
Okay.
And
I just didn't know if that was something that you had done either. You do not eat breakfast, is that correct? You still not?
Well, no, I do. No,
okay,
I
now
do.
you do.
Yeah,
You need to fuel up.
Yeah, I do.
And are you still cutting your own sticks, or do you let the trainers do that now?
No, I always do.
Do you?
Yeah.
Did you cut your sticks?
Well, yeah.
No,
I feel like everyone's doing it.
If you're like some guys, you got to be a super baller, not to cut your own sticks or tape your own sticks.
Okay.
Yeah.
Are you currently binging any shows right now on TV? Are you into anything right now currently?
I'm watching that dating TV show from back home. It's called Occupation Double. But
I got that one on my Netflix. What about Tampa? What about what things have kind of surprised you about Tampa? Because you've been in some colder climates, Rimouski, Utah, Scandinavia.
Yeah, it's been there.
Yeah. I mean, the city is so nice. Like everything is just, it's been great so far. The area around the rink, like, is
Water Street.
Yeah,
the whole area.
it's so beautiful and good restaurants. So yeah, I don't have anything bad to say about it. Like, it's been so good. So yeah,
have to get you out to the beach.
The food scene's good too. Like,
yeah.
So I wanted to rewind a little bit because, again, we had mentioned that you won the QMJHL Humanitarian of the Year award for your off-ice efforts in the community, one of which was serving as an ambassador back in your hometown to help raise over $3,500 for the Regional Hospital Foundation, which you also served as a spokesperson. You're also involved with several other local charitable causes. Anything like that? What is it about that stuck out to you and wanting to give back, and what kind of things maybe would you want to get into here in Tampa?
I think it was just I feel like communities like cheering for you and just giving back. Like, it was especially since I was from there, like it meant a lot to me to give back.
Yep.
I help like the children there. So I mean, obviously, if I could do that here too, it would be great.
Absolutely. We're so, deeply tied here to our community roots as well. And I know there's a lot of opportunities. Obviously, yesterday, Coops Catch for Kids, you see the impact. And it is a big deal with our team and giving back to the community. And obviously, we would love to see you get out there and do stuff as well. All right. So before we get out of here, Chucky, we'd like to do a little segment called Highlight Hot Takes. So these are just questions that we just want to get your perspective on things. So you said Tampa's got some great restaurants. Like Kobe said, you've been all over the world. We're going to throw this out there. You're picking one city, doesn't have to be specifically an NHL city, but if you could pick one city for a cheat day food binge, what city are you going to, and what might you be dining on?
Oh my God, that's a hard question.
I know you've been to a lot of places.
Yeah. Jesus. I mean, I'm just gonna go with. I'll just go back home and eat a poutine. So,
it's a poutine guy. That's Canada tradition.
Can go wrong with that.
Is there a specific spot that you like? This is my spot for poutine.
Not really. Like all the the little.
There's a lot of them in Quebec City too. That's fantastic.
But I don't like the chain. I'll go like with those small in my city we have like some small
like mom and pop.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
so yeah.
Usually I say food truck, but it's like Quebec City, Rimouski. It might be like
a little cold out there.
Yeah. What about? I'm always curious, and maybe we touched on it already because of Crosby and playing in Rimouski. But favorite player growing up? I'm always interested to hear guys' favorite players.
I would say at first it was Crosby because he played in Rimouski, and then I started liking the Penguins, and then I switched to Chris Letang.
Oh. Chris Letang.
Yeah,
that's so cool.
Yeah. Why Chris?
I don't know.
Defenseman.
And I'll tell you all why. Because when I was young, I would have hockey cards.
Okay.
And I had this rookie card. I don't know why. And I was like, oh, nice. And it looked good. So I was like, I think that's gonna be my new favorite player.
And just stuck with it.
Yeah.
You still have the card?
Yeah.
Of course you do.
It's gonna be
worth some money.
I love the fact that you're gonna get to play against those guys.
Yeah. Like just last weekend, again playing against Ovi. Like once I was in face-off, just lining up next to him. I was like, oh my God.
I was gonna say, like in those moments, like what goes through your mind? Is it like the oh my god, or like the oh shit?
Yeah, but maybe at first, but once you're in the play, like you don't think about it. It's just sometimes when it's like
you think about your job.
Yeah, exactly. But when it's like a break or TV timeout and you're just like sitting next to him, like it's like
pretty cool, man. That's pretty cool. All right, and finally. Where and what is the grossest or smelliest visiting locker room that you've ever had to suit up in?
Probably in Finland. They have old rink over there.
Yeah.
I can remember. Sorry.
He's choking up. It's coming back. It's sensory overload.
No, I can remember which one, but their rinks in Finland they're old, so
they just got that old funk in them.
Yeah, so it's not the best.
Pickled herring in the garbage cans,
Oh, all right. Well, listen, we know you got a game tomorrow, and we know you've been, practicing all day. But Chucky, we're thankful to have you here on the block party, and we know only great things to come from you here as we move on through the season. But we wish you nothing but luck. We're super excited to have you here on the roster, and we're really excited to see where this is going to go. So, Bolts Nation, again, we thank you guys for tuning in to another episode of the Bolts Block Party, powered by our friends at Highlight IPA. Wolfie and Kobe, we will check you on another episode next week.